this one is pretty brutal, especially if you YOLO it, which I do not. The beginning's quite fun. Clearing out a horde of imps and other things with the rocket launcher. I almost die right at the start. So this is somewhat similar to map 9, the library one, in that there's triggers all over the place, and as you hit them, more stuff warps in. So it's a real balancing act between like having enough ammo, having enough space and time to deal with everything, and the need to hit the essential triggers that you have to open the exit. I take it pretty slow. You can, if you move fast and stack up the spawns on top of each other, things get completely unmanageable. It's crazy. So I've nearly got things under control now. One of the trickiest things at the start is that you don't have anything but the rocket launcher, and it's kind of a waste. So I got here to take as many of these guys out, but I carefully do not run too far down that ledge, since that would trigger a separate wave of enemies. And again, trying to keep it slow. It's down that ledge that I hopped off of that there's an alcove with a switch, and there's another one on the corresponding opposite side of the chapel. And those are what you need to hit to open the exit, which it opens up kind of the back wall and what would you call it? The nave, which reveals the key to the elevator and a cyber demon. And also a spider mastermind warps into that area to the side where the arachnotrons were. So it's a completely bullshit finale. It would be almost impossible without the semi-secret invulnerability power-up in the confessional. But I'm getting ahead of myself here. Even if you trigger things slowly, it's not completely easy to deal with, just because stuff tends to spawn everywhere. So you're always kind of under attack from multiple segments until you're near the bottom of the wave where you've cleared most everything out. Getting these boxes of ammo was a separate trigger. The first few times I didn't realize that you could separate out the trigger for going down there and the trigger for getting that ammo, and it was very difficult. Like stacking this on top of the last thing, it was pretty bad. So I think the next thing I'll want to do is go up on top on the right hand side and activate the first switch. Maybe get the supercharge first. Yeah, I don't want to go there yet. So there's a separate trigger for going down here and for actually flipping the switch that's in this little area. I think I end up leaving before I actually flip it, so I'm going to have to come back. It's the perfect amount of ammo to use. So this main release is that arch file. Oh yeah, and a big teleport ambush of zombie mode. But that's not such a much. When else will I ever get the chance to use this stupid gun? So next up is the wing on the opposite side. It's pretty cool. I think I decide to go for the Megasphere first. I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure out what I need. This next part's kind of scary, so it's like don't want to go unprepared. Oh, guess I'm not doing the Megasphere first. It would have been nice to grab the extra rest of the rockets from the front of the chapel, but whatever. I kind of like this part. The amount of Hill Knights and the proximity they start to you is pretty carefully tuned. One of the things in the world that is. So like you can just barely keep them back fast enough to not do rocket self-damage. And then I come back to clear out all the shit that worked in because of my going out there, because better safe than sorry. Okay, now I'm definitely doing the supercharge. Megasphere. I should have gotten these rockets before going up there before. It would have made killing the Archvile a little smoother. Now it's worth noting that at this point it is impossible for me to jump off the ledge because the area below is completely covered with demons. And you know, with the infinite height monsters, you can't jump over them. So there's no way out but forward. And this is where things really start popping off. You can't see it from here, and you'll probably never actually get a good look at it. The Cyber Demon and Spider Demon have warped in. And there's just not enough space to deal with them. Fortunately, if you drop down into the confessional booth here, you can get a secret invulnerability, which gives you all the juice you need just to get to the exit. If you wanted to be brave, you could take the opportunity to quick kill the Cyber Demon maybe, and hope you could, I don't know. This would be a tough one to UV Max.